Alright, I really don't want to do this, but I kind of have to. Zenkai unit. My controller just fell on the ground. Um, basically, let's see. We have a bunch of Zenkais we have to tend to today. And we're going to put them on a list from best to least. So if you want to know which ones you should Zenkai, well, you should Zenkai all of them, but which ones you want more than others, you might want to hear this out. I got a little Zenkai. Is it this one? Yes, I have all the current Zenkais right here, and I think I'm gonna do this first. Then I'm gonna go over why some units are broken and why even people are Zenkai in certain units. First things first. You come here. Broken, absolutely, 100%. Let's go to his kit real quick. I believe it is you. Just to show you why he is broken. Every time I go into PvP, I always have a problem with him, and it's disgusting. So he's yellow. Alright, you can see his stats. Peasant guy. I'll just say Red has unfortunate start. He's definitely a strike unit. Like, the man hurts. He draws he restores own health by 20% and ki by 40. That's his main ability, so I think that's after 25 timer counts you can do that. So it's pretty early. But that's not the problem. His unique abilities is the problem. First thing first, plus 25% strike damage inflicted per defeated battle member. So he is, once two of his teammates are dead, he does 50% more strike damage. 50, hold that thought, 50%, right? The man has a high key restore and a high critical. And he already does 50% on top of that. Plus 25%, now raise strike attack. Plus 20% to strike damage inflict. Oh, I just read that. Plus 30% to own key recovery when 3 battle members are left. So if you start with him, he pretty much is gaining key faster than he's using it. Then with his, he has another one, adept, I believe that's either 3rd or 4th passive Zenkai. He gains his other ability and he restores ki by 30 plus 20% damage inflicted for 25 timer counts, which is, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of nasty. Powerful, which is the last one, which is Zenkai 7. He does 20 more damage inflicted, and he also does 30% strike damage inflicted and increases art draw speed by 1 and restores on him by 20% when once it reaches 0. So you can ride and rush him and he'll still be alive. This man hurts. He is great against regeneration, so that's good. That's why they're not in the meta right now. His green card's pretty good. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, it's just normal. Yeah, just 20% damage inflicted for 20 timer counts on hit, which is also like the man just gives him strike damage on strike damage on strike damage inflicted. The man could probably beat up, like, he's a free to play unit, and he's on level with Vegeta Blue. Someone want to explain that to me? His Z abilities, his blue card, pretty much restores on health. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, it nullifies, so he can kill people like Zumasu, Shinron, people like those who have basically 2 lives. And I believe his 3rd, and he pretty much just busts Legend Roll. His Z ability is Dragon Saga and Legend Roll. And if you want to notice how crazy or how easy it is to get all this stuff, there you go. Good luck with that. But that's why I'm putting him at broken, because he is broken. The man gets some damage on damage, key recovery. He has 2 lives. Like, no one wants to fight that, and he's free to play, so you can Zenkai 7 him fairly easily when it then comes out. But that's not the problem here. Now that we did him, let's go to Majin Buu. I will put Majin Buu definitely A tier, and there's a reason for that. So let's go to Majin Buu real quick. I played against Majin Buu quite often. He is quite the defensive unit. Let me go to Zenkai. Now let's go to 14 star. That's his stats right there. As you can see, his blast and strike defense is pretty high. Same thing with his health. So his main ability now is plus 30% damage inflicted by allies for 20 timer counts, and restores allies health by 20% and cancels allies attribute downgrades. That's pretty decent. But the craziest thing is you can do that within 15 timer counts. So pretty much like the man. That's not even the crazy part about him. Like, I don't even think he's like borderline A broken tier. Innocent Terror applies falling effects to all enemies when this character enters the battlefield. No switching for 5 timer counts. So if you need to rise and rush somebody, you can once you bring him in, because I think he also applies attribute downgrade 20% damage received, so he does more damage within those 5 timer counts and 10 timer counts after that if someone switched out. Inflicted with attribute downgrade plus 3 strike art costs, so he's also forcing people to use more I'm gonna say key if he was getting attacked. But what's bad about him is not bad. What's great about him is soft body. It applies to the effects to self after enemy is over. Enemy attack is over. He restores 30% of damage received. So if you rise rush him and do a million damage, he's gaining back 300k. Or somewhere around that nature. Same thing with 2 million, he's gaining back 60k. If he's alive at that point. Plus 100% of net strike arts damage inflicted, that's pretty good. Storms will have about 50% when changing cover. So he's good to switch in and out. So if you run him with Baby and someone else who restores health or does damage, probably sell, then you pretty much have endless HP. Seals enemy strike arts when this character enters the battlefield. The sealed arts cannot be used for 3 timer counts. You can stop somebody, you can switch him in for Vegeta Blue. Stop the whole Vegeta Blue combo. Make Vegeta Blue Rising Rush you. Get all the health back from the Rising Rush. And then hit Vegeta Blue. I don't understand why I don't see more of him in. Well, his banner's not out for you to get to Zenkai. But when you can, I advise you definitely get him, since Vegeta Blue is running rapid in PvP now. What else we got? We got 25% Innocent Massacre. This is on his Zenkai 7. 25% to damage for 15 times when the character enters the battlefield. So he does more damage now. And he restores his own key by 5. And wait, let me read that. Applies to falling effects to self upon landing a strike or blast attack hit. And he restores key by 5 when he lands one of those hits. And plus 5% damage inflicted against Saiyan. So what you don't want to do, well, actually no, if Vegeta Blue's in actually technically Saiyan, has a Saiyan tag, then yes, this works against him and he's the perfect counter for him. But if not, then oh well. Blue card inflicts enemy attribute downgrade plus 20% strike damage received, which is good if you, and he has a chance to inflict faint on hit. With 20% chance, that's pretty high. Let's say you run him, let's say you run Zenkai Buu with freaking, I don't know, Extreme Mind, and not even just Extreme Mind, let's say you run him with Extreme Mind and Hercule for some stupid reason. You get an extra blue card, and I think Mai has a green card, So you have a better chance of getting more green cards and more blue cards. Speaking of green card reduces next damage sustained by 25%, and it applies until enemy combo is finished. So popping the green before Vegeta Blue hits you is probably amazing, considering like this unit is perfect for fighting blues because he destroys them. That's pretty much it. Zenkai 7, he buffs regeneration and element green. So probably best people to run with him would probably be Shinron, Zamasu, everybody down to Ender 21. I'll probably run him with Ultimate Gohan, Buhan, people say it. Baby Vegeta, maybe even Cell. But Super Baby 2, Ender 21 in him is probably the most disgusting combo I've seen in PvP yet. That's why I'm putting him at A tier. Like, if there was a tier in between broken and A, I'll put him there. Because you can still beat Blue. Absolutely. You can still beat him. But it's going to be a tough ride, you feel me? Second one I want to do. Goku Black. D tier. Don't ask me why. Just know he's D tier. D tier for a Zenkai? That's tough. He's a blast attack. What's that name? Let's just go over him. Main ability now, he 50% damage inflicted for 20 time counts. That's actually pretty good. Restores own health by 30%, 30% damage inflicted for 20 time counts. So basically, so it's like 85% damage for 20 timer counts after 15 seconds. You know what? Hold up. You know what? Let me do this. B tier. Not D tier. D tier is because I don't like him. But definitely B tier work for that. 30% to damage inflicted against the following tags, Saiyan and Hybrid Saiyan. So with Hybrid Saiyans running rampant now, with 3 Zenkai, Blue Trunks, Purple Gohan, and and Red Trunks now. So all 3 of them, this guy is pretty much a good counter if you want to do damage to him. If you have him. Proud figure 10% damage inflicted per defeated enemy or enemy battle member when this character enters the battle. So let's say, for scenario, you throw him, you just switch him in, and you get 10% damage inflicted. You pop a main ability. You're doing 50% more. If you have 50% more health, if your health is 50% or more, you do 50% more on top of that for 20 time count. But if it's below, which you probably want to do, it restores your health by 30% and you do 35% damage inflicted for 20 time counts. It depends on the situation. Regardless, he's pumping out decent damage just for being there. 30% damage to 35% of blast damage inflicted every time this character defeats an enemy. What? So if you switch him in and pretty much kill 2 units, he has 7% blast damage. Like that's kind of nasty. New Menace reduces damage received by 20% from battle start for 30 time counts. So he's good to start off at the 9. It's good to start off. Draws a special artist card next when this character enters the battlefield. Also, every time you select him, he gets a blue card. That's good. That's kind of good. Applies the following. Okay, time of judgment. Applies the following effects itself depending on the number of time counts elapsed from battle stats. Start. 20 counts elapsed. You get 20% damage inflicted. 30 counts elapsed. You get reduced damage received. Bro, this guy is kind of a tank. Blue card. He is kind of like, and you could teach it. Weird. Influence enemy with attribute downgrade plus 25% to blast damage received. So if you do that, and then you do that, and then let's say you kill somebody already, and then you do blue, you hit it. Your yellows is going to be off the all yellow cards is pretty much dirty, and he's a blast, of course. He buffs future and yellow. Ooh, goodness gracious! 40% to blast attack. This guy is a blast maniac. Blast maniac. Who's next? Who's we got? We have, I believe this is Trunks, red Trunks. Yep, red Trunks. Alright, so let's just go back to the list real quick. Red Trunks. That's where I think. Red Trunks, absolutely. I don't have him yet, but his kit is pretty good. Unique ability. I'm not worried about that yard drop medals. Plus 20% damage inflicted against 3 to 4 is a Linus of Evil. So not only would hybrids be reigning supreme, they pretty much counter a lot of meta. So let's say you're running up against a Linus of Evil team. Bring him out. Zenkai 7 if you want to, Zenkai 3, whatever. Bring him out. He's taking booty cheeks hard. Yeah, so applies the following effects to all enemies when this character enters the battlefield. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 10% of damage received for 15 combat counts. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 3 to strike and blast arts costs for 10 combat counts. Did I read that right? So he makes the enemy strike and blast arts cost more, and he makes them receive more damage. He reduces damage received by 40% until the combo ends when changing cover. So pretty much switching him in for type advantage pretty much guarantees he's not going to take no damage. He's like a yellow Trunks. He's like yellow Trunks, but better for red, but not against the Vegeta Boot. Anyways, plus 20% damage inflicted for 20 time counts. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade negative 40% to key recovery for 10 time counts. Wow. I mean, I've been read these. I'm just reacting read these. I'm like how good these units are. This unit is. Restores health by 15%. And you can activate it activate Slice. Oh, when you switch to Stam. So when you switch him out, he gains health? Okay. And you restore key by 20, so you restore basically 40 key in a match. Plus 10% to damage inflicted up to 20%. Okay, cool. Applies the following effects yourself when this character enters the battlefield. There's a tag hyperstanding battleman other than this character in the party. So he gets these buffs if Gohan or another Trunks is with him. Plus 20% damage inflicted for 15 time counts. Reduces damage received by 20%. And he increases arch card draw speed by 1 level for 15 time counts. And he does -3 to strike and blast card cost for 10 time counts. This man, if you start the combo off with him great, he is nuts. He's killing somebody. He's taking cheeks. His red strikes bleed, 50% strike bleed. That's pretty good. Well, it's pretty normal for someone with a sword, you feel me? 20% to own key recovery for 15 timer counts upon activation. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 20% damage received for 15 timer counts on a hit. What? Huh? You hit the blue card, then you get own key recovery for 15. So he gets key for. Oh my god. Inflict enemy with attribute downgrade plus 20% to damage received. For 15 time counts on hit. Okay, that's pretty decent. Green card, I think that's just normal. That's 25% to strike and blast damage for 20 time counts. Blue card deals massive slice damage, plus 30% to damage inflicted against Linus of Evil for 3 time counts. Those items restore health when it reaches 0. So he's good. So he's like he pretty much. I'm thinking of a hybrid team. Like a hybrid team would be pretty sick with this. Him, the new Trunks from the anniversary banner, and Zenkai Blue Trunks, or even Purple Gohan. Using Purple Zenkai Gohan, like, and there's 100% chance to inflict heavy bleed on hit on the blue card. He has red and yellow, and he does red and the hybrid. So pretty much the best person to run with him would be if you're going off his buffs, like if you're just going off this right, it'll probably be Gotenks, Red Trunks, LF Gohan. Who else is red in hybrids? Even him, like even himself, like that. He's pretty disgusting. So that brings it down to Super Saiyan Goku. I believe this is the red? The first Zenkai. Yep, first Zenkai. As of now, I do not see him much often being played. I'm not gonna put him in, like, I don't think he's C tier. I mean, he's like, I understand the Zenkai, but D tier. He's a good unit, but he's overshadowed. Like, so overshadowed by new Zenkais. Alright, so main ability, plus 20% damage inflicted for 20 time accounts. Okay. Cancel owns attribute downgrades, that's whack. 35% to blast damage inflicted when allied Krillin is defeated. So you literally have to run a Krillin with him, just for him to get more blast damage. Applies to the following effects itself per defeated battle member. So he's good for a last stand. He's like Red Bardo. Plus 30% damage inflicted for 15 time counts and restores own health by 50%. It's pretty good. Applies the following effects itself once 5 time counts have elapsed after entering the battlefield. Minus 10 strike and blast cost for 15 time counts, reduce damage received by 30% 50 time counts, and plus 80% of the damage inflicted against tag, liners, or evil when 2 allies are defeated. So, best case scenario, you're going to get, you should use him when fighting against the liners or evil. Literally take a Krillin with you and let both of them die, and then he's 80% damage to inflicted. 80% damage to ultimate damage inflicted upon 40 timer counts elapsed from battle start. Wow. Oh, from battle start. We definitely will do damage. Okay. Applies the following effect itself when it starts in battlefield, restores heat by 40. Okay. Damage inflicted by 20% damage inflicted by 15 timer counts. 20% blast damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Pretty standard. Super common plus 10% to own special arts powers for 15 time counts. So they want us to do 2 blues back to back? That doesn't make sense to me. Storm's gonna keep by 40. Some shit damage for 20 time counts. Okay. Gain attribute upgrade minus 1% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 5 times. Why? What is the point? You know how fast 5 timer counts go away. Anyways, he buffs Saiyan. Zenkai 4, I believe that's a 6-star. 6-star, but you really need him 7-star to Zenkai in the first place. But yeah, he buffs Saiyan and Red. So if I was you, I would run him with maybe the Zenkai Kid Goku. So it'd be like yellow, red, him, Bardock, and him, or even yellow, green with the Super Kaioken Goku, because he's pretty good as well. I don't think, you know what, actually, I do not think he's necessarily D tier. He's like C tier. He's definitely overlooked by a lot other Zenkais, but he's not up there no more. Alright, so this is Broly. Now, I think Broly, if I had to be honest, is the worst one. Let's just skim through this. Plus 10% damage inflicted for 20 time counts, plus 30% ultimate damage inflicted for 20 time counts. Okay, that's for main ability. And I believe you need 25 seconds for that to pass. So you can get Rising Rush. Your Broly can get Rising Rush within the 25 time counts. And then you can't even use the main ability. Applies to following effects when you carry battle. Attribute downgrade 35% to key recovery. Minus 1 arch card draw speed level. And plus 30% to damage received. So he's good to switch in. Yeah, he's pretty good to switch in to stop people from getting key doing the charge step. As well as if you want to start off with a lot of damage. Well, not start off with a lot of damage. If you want to stop, if you want to do some damage, you can start him off with. Plus 30% strike damage inflicted for 15 atomic counts when facing the enemy character Goku. So he's specifically only good when fighting Gokus. And there's a lot of Gokus in the game, so. While this character is on the battlefield, the following effects occur when the enemy switches characters. Plus inflict all enemies with no switching for 5 atomic counts. And plus 100% the damage inflicted for 15 atomic counts. So once they switch out, they can't switch to somebody else. So you can force somebody to dodge. Then they will have to be forced to attack you because they can't dodge out. They can't switch out. Applies the following effects itself upon landing the strike or blast time. Percentage damage for 10 atomic counts. Plus 10 to special move damage. If he got key off that, I will move him up a tier. But he doesn't get key off of that. Applies the following effects to itself when this character enters the battlefield. Nullifies attack attribute in abnormal conditions for 10 atomic counts. Reduces damage received by 30% for 10 atomic counts. And 15% to damage inflicted for 15 atomic counts. Okay. He's pretty decent, but he's not, like, what is he, like, before I read that, what is he buff? Sagas from movies. Who runs that anymore? Honestly, I don't know. I don't care. 30% chance to faint on blue cards, it's pretty good. And green card, if force switches on hit, plus 30% on key recovery for 20 counts, and restores on key by 65 on hit. So he gets key recovery and 65. Okay, he's pretty decent. But I do think he is the worst of them all, D tier. He's not a D tier unit, but he's a D tier Zenkai. Let me repeat that. He's not a D tier unit, he's a D tier Zenkai. But now we get into the bad boys. I believe this Trunks is also up there with, I believe his stats, if I'm correct, is higher than Vegeta Blues, just by a little. There you go. That way you can actually see the numbers. Yeah, that's if you have max boost panels unlocked. So, which is not hard, but oh well. Main ability: draws a special artist card, plus 30% special move damage. So you only need 10 timer counts to use it. That's basically him transforming. Plus, oh well, I'm not worried about that. Not worried about that. Okay, inheriting the wheel. Plus 50% damage inflicted per defeated battle member. So he's good to be a last standing warrior, because then he will get 30% damage inflicted for being the last one. 30% to own key recovery when allied character Gohan is defeated. So if you bring Gohan with and have him die, have another Gohan die, I believe that's 60 on your key recovery. So you can basically charge that. You can charge that with him forever if he gets like art card draw speed faster than that, or give somebody to give it to him. Then he's pretty busted. Plus 30% strike damage inflicted when character Gohan is a battle member. So bringing in Gohan, period, defeated or not, he does more damage. 20% of damage inflicted per defeated battle member, and applies the following effects itself when an allied kid Gohan is defeated. Minus 5 to strike art cost and plus 50 to key recovery. Okay. Plus 30% blast damage inflicted. There's a future or Legends Roll battle member other than this character in the party. Okay, so you can bring a Gohan. You can honestly bring green Legends Roll Gohan, because he's a future. I think he's a future. If not, then he's Legends Roll and he's a Gohan, so he pretty much gets most of the boosts. 10% damage inflicted by allied future 15 challenge counts upon landing a strike attack. Okay. But this is where it's juicy. Applies the following effects to self according to the number of time counts elapsed after transforming. 10 time counts elapsed. So if you don't kill this Gohan, if you don't kill this Trunk, you're gonna have a real problem. 10 counts elapsed. Plus 20% to damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. 20% counts elapsed. Reduces damage received by 20%. 40 counts elapsed. Plus 20% to damage inflicted. So late game, this Trunks last warrior after Gohan is dead, you're in big trouble if you don't rise and rush him or force dodge or something like that. You're in trouble, or even take all his buffs because he's gonna be stacked. Applies the following effects of self according to the number of time counts. Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. It's just upgraded. No, it's the same thing. Understand? Yeah, it's the same thing. So, yeah, he's pretty much disgusting as the last warrior. He's like he's literally a red Bardock, but better. And I believe I heard from someone else's video that he has higher stats than Vegeta Blue. But in terms of like units, I do not think he's like top tier. No, wait. Actually no. I think he's S tier. I wish they had an S tier form, but let's just do this in order. Red Trunks is right here. Boom, boom, boom. That's pretty much it. So broken. He's pretty broke. You know what? I'm gonna give it to him. He's broken. He's broken. And I think we got 2 left. Yep. Purple Gohan and Beerus. Let's just run through these. Purple Gohan is a. Let's see. He is a. Oh, wrong button. He's a blast. Strike attack, blast attack. No, he's a strike attack. Alright, let's check him out. Alright, unique ability. I'm not caring about the main ability anymore. Plus 30% strike damage inflicted per defeated battle member when this character enters the battlefield. Increases own Q recurve based on the number of defeated enemies when this character enters the battlefield. So you kill two people. You're set. You're set for the dub. Could you get 50% plus the key recovery if you kill 2? The following effects secure to own remaining health after being hit. 50% or more, 20% damage inflicted for 20 time count after being hit. 50% or below, 50% to damage inflicted after being hit. Activates once. But if you have more than 50%, then you get 20%. And it's constant. Okay. Plus 30% to strike damage inflicted against regeneration. So that's pretty, like, these hybrids are pretty much reign PvP right now. They're about to dog on them. Plus 20% damage inflicted. Increases art card draw speed by 1 level, which makes him pretty much A tier right there. The following effects occur based on the number of battle members when this character enters the battlefield. 3 battle members, 20% damage inflicted by allied Hyperstand or Sun family for 20 time accounts. 2 battle members, 25%, and Hyperstand for 25 time accounts. 1 battle member, 35 of the damage inflicted. So he's also pretty decent being a last stand because he can output enough damage for you to kill somebody. Blue card inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade. 20% to impact damage received for 15 time accounts on hit. Okay, I guess that's fine. Restores own ki by 30, plus 20% to damage inflicted for 20 time accounts. Nullifies own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions for 15 time accounts. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade. Minus 100% to health restoration. Yeah, he's pretty much made to kill regeneration. So I guess it's only right for me to do this. He is definitely meta wise. I'm gonna do this now. If you're watching this now, let me fix this. I'm gonna do this now. If you're watching this now, like right here, right now, he is right here in front of Boo, because he in an all-out fight, he's sweeping Blue. He's sweeping all-out fight. Him and Boo sweeping. And especially since meta's really about to change, it's really about to be all the 3 hybrids. It's really gonna be Trunks, Gohan. That's what it's gonna be. They have 3 Zenkais, so that's pretty much what meta's gonna be. So this is pretty much meta right here. But in terms of unit wise, I would do that. In terms of unit wise, that's what I would do. I would put Boo behind in front of Gohan because I like Boo's kit more. I'm a little more on the regeneration than I am Gohan hybrids. But hybrids do sweep the floor. And last but not least, you already know we got Beerus. This is going to be a long video, but I do not give a fuck. Alright, 14 star, level 5,000. He is a blast unit. Blast going nuts. Alright, let's just read. Let's read. Applies. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Applies buff to nullify attribute downgrade up to 2 times itself. Applies buff nullify attribute conditions up to 2 times itself. That's once the battle starts. So if you want to get rid of buffs, it's great. Plus 50% to own key recovery for 5 timer counts when key is 30% or lower using an arts card. 40% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts when this character enters the battle and inflicts the enemy downgrade. Plus 5 to strike and blast arts for 10 timer counts. And seals all enemies' main abilities for 10 timer counts. And you do that 3 times. You can stop somebody from regening 3 times. Well, yeah, you can stop somebody from healing and doing ultimates. Seals 1 enemy card slot randomly when this character in the battlefield, and it seals for 10 timer counts, which is pretty useful. The following effects occur when it's Remy wants to invite me. Character switch to standby, plus 20% to damage inflicted by allies for 20 timer counts. Inflicts all enemies for attribute downgrades, plus 20% to damage received for 20 timer counts. Read this right here. It's switched to standby. This is for your allies. This is for your allies. Inflicts all enemies, all of them. No one's popping a blue card. Nobody's popping a blue card. 15 plus 15 to special arts card. No one's popping a blue card. And you can do that 3 times. So he's good to switch in and out. Inflict enemy with attribute downgrade plus negative 30% to key recovery for 35. Wow, that's wow. Cancels enemy's attribute upgrades on hit, and you do that 3 times. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 30% to blast damage received. You pop a green, do 3 yellows, he's dead. Green, 3 yellows, dead. Deals massive explode damage, destroys all enemy cards on hand, broken, and he buffs God Key and green. And he does blast attack and defense. You know where I'm putting him. You know where I'm putting him. I'm gonna just do that. Cause that's basically it. Nobody's B tier. But in order of Zenkais, Broly's the worst. Like, to me, Broly's the worst. Red Goku coming up right behind him. Future Goku Black. Hybrids, Kid Goku, Regeneration Boo, and Beerus all broken. That's crazy. It's really crazy because that just the free to play units are the only broken ones. I guess it's fair enough because they make it so where free to play units don't have much to worry about. But I have another topic, and I'm gonna try to do this within 2 minutes. I want to see which ones deserve Zenkai and which ones don't. Okay, Zenkai, Nebula, Deborah. There it is. Zenkai. He already got a Zenkai. Doesn't use Zenkai. He's pretty decent. Needs a Zenkai. Already got one. Needs a Zenkai. Needs a Zenkai. Doesn't use Zenkai. You're a LF. Needs a Zenkai. You do not need a Zenkai. You need a Zenkai. You do not need. Actually, no. You're pretty bad. You need a Zenkai. You need a Zenkai. You don't. You don't. You're pretty good. You can use Zenkai. Android 20. Not Android 20. I'm stupid. Okay, that's the bad one. She does. Okay, she needs a Zenkai. She doesn't need a Zenkai. You need a Zenkai. You need a Zenkai. Nah. Goten, yes, you need a Zenkai. Purple Goku, yes, you need a Zenkai. Yellow Gohan, you need a Zenkai. Yellow Goku? Super Saiyan 2 Goku need a Zenkai? Yep. You don't need a Zenkai, you're good just to die. Perfect. Purple Goku. I don't mind if you get a Zenkai, but I don't think you need one necessarily. Kale, you can use one. If Kale gets one, then Kefla doesn't need one. Uh, put the females back on top? Absolutely. I think she needs one. Okay. Bunny, Boma, and Videl are pretty good. Well, not Bunny Boma, but Boma in general. If Mai gets a Zenkai, I would be mad. Doesn't get a Zenkai, I'll be mad. She's already good, but she doesn't need one. But she kind of deserves one because of how good she is. You need one. You need one too. Kaba. No, you're good. You're good without it. Red Gogeta, you can use one. Purple Go teams, absolutely. Green Go teams, nah, I'll pass. I won't even get that one, honestly. Cooler, no. Bojack, yes, makes his blast attack even more deadly. Nah, cause what's the point of even giving you one? That's just whack. There's no reason to give you one. Janemba, red Janemba? Yeah, sure, why not? Red Cell, you definitely need one. Nope, nope, nope. Slug, you can use one. Samasu, definitely. Yes. Bardock? Green Bardock? Is that Green Bardock? Blue Bardock. He's definitely getting one. You're getting one. You're getting one. And I would be ashamed if you don't get one. Now, let me just do this so you guys can see. That's exactly who I think should get a Zenkai. And that's just where we're going to end this shit off. If you guys watched all of it to the end, big shout out to you. I don't know what else to tell you. You guys. Yeah, but that's pretty much what I think of the Zenkais. In order, I think these two are the free to play ones are absolutely disgusting in terms of units wise, like meta wise. That's the order to me. Broly is the worst to me. But yeah, this is pretty much it. This is who I think deserves a Zenkai and who I think doesn't deserve one. Like, why does he even have legendary finished units there as if they need one? It's probably because they're not used as often, but they're still, like, Goten still shreds. But most of these units, like, for one, Green Vegeta, I would be happy if he gets one, or even God Goku. But we don't need another broken God unit. We got Beerus and Blue Vegito. That's disgusting enough. But I think the next Zenkai would definitely be somewhere along the lines of these four, or maybe even this whole row. This whole row right here. If I was to switch Bardock with right there, and I switched out for to say Slug for Kale, I would think that would be the whole Zenkai that I will want in order or somewhere around there. But if you did watch it and end up this far, big shout out to you. If you liked it, drop a like. If not, then drop a like anyway. Sub, comment, etc. I'm out.